To see if I could invite somebody onto a live, like, make it possible for people to just kind of like pop in the live if they wanted to pop in the live. I guess that's not an option yet, but I wanted to come on and say really briefly, happy colonizer day to us all. Um, yes. Yes, colonizer day. Um, it looked like every time I wanna go to the beach, the weather just look weird. Um, I wanna say this to people, and, y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't have a problem with adding bitches. You know I don't. Um, but I wanna say this. If I have to be portrayed as the villain, if I have to be portrayed as the villain in the story to get a bitch to expose their hand, I'm totally fine with that. Definitely play the villain, the monster, if it gets you to expose your hand, if it gets you to show, especially if you gain in a lot of power and access and your reach is going far and you have the potential to be a scourge upon our community. You have the potential to be a threat, a danger. I'm gonna be the Jiminy Cricket. I'm gonna be that still small voice, bitch. That nagging conscience, bitch. Bitch, I'm going to be that little voice in your head, bitch, that says, yes, that's what I am, bitch. I'm Jiminy Cricket, bitch. Bitch, when Pinocchio was trying to become a real boy, there was that little voice, that little bitch with them 12 followers, Jiminy Cricket, that was saying, hey, and it's not a anti-space. It's not a negative space. Well, it is a negative space. It's the other half because it takes a positive and a negative charge to make anything work. And so because no one in the community seems want to carry that out in regards to your platform. No one in the community wants to play the tape in that way. Everybody just wants to, yes, I'ma sing, I will sing, hallelujah, I will sing, oh Lord, I will sing, hallelujah, oh Lord. 'Cause you are the source of my supply. Lord, I pray, I lift you high. I will sing hallelujah. That's what the children want to do when they come to you. And so I have to be the one to say, hey. And in doing so, it's got you to expose how you really feel about post-op girls. It's got you to really, really expose how you really feel. Happy Colonizer Day! Yes. And so, like, I just want to say that sometimes I'm gonna be the villain. I'm gonna look like the villain, but just know that the reason I'm trying to get that mask to come off. Cause see, when motherfuckers be trying to get their bag, when father suckers be trying to get their bag up on this plantation, they do it with a mask on. And so we get to see the masked character. We don't get to see the real person. So sometimes you gotta fuck with that thing to get it to show you what the fuck it really is. Like, let me see who you really are because I'm out here riding for you, ready to windmill in the streets behind you. And bitch, this how you really felt the whole time. Bitch, I'm out here risking my safety, putting myself in danger, trying to defend you and trying to defend your name. And bitch, this legit how you really fucking have felt about me the whole time. So sometimes you gotta poke the bear. You gotta fuck with the bee's nest just to see what it's really giving. How much grace is there? How much compassion is there? How much capacity? See, and I feel like colonize is the best because, you know, that's what the colonizers came over here and did. They saw what they could got away with, and they got away with a lot. And the questions that people may have had for them and the challenges that may have been presented, they were all erased. We don't have that proof, but in witnessing and who here for this, you know very well that since the beginning, everybody who I have ever put on a pedestal, I have scrutinized. Bitch, I scrutinize myself. Bitch, I question myself. Bitch, sometimes I'm in an anti space with myself. Because again, it takes a positive and a negative charge to make anything work. But you have to review that thing both positively and negatively. I went to school for bartending and management, and one of the things that we learned in school was that great philosophers used to ponder on things while they were sober and while they were in a mind altered state, whether it was alcohol, drugs, but they would ponder things in different states of consciousness, drunk and sober. And if they agreed while they were sober with what they thought drunk, or if they agreed with what they said drunk sober, then that's how they came to believe it was a real thing. It was an actual theory. I was watching The Wiz the other day, and the bitch who I've been beefing with, the bitch who talked um talked about um my sex change, said that about me. Um the bitch remind me of the bitch who got wet with the water and flushed down the toilet. When she got flushed down the toilet, the slaves that was in the monkey suits, they started coming up out the monkey suits and they was dancing and they was can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? That bitch, that bitch was dancing, baby. Baby, after that bitch got flushed down that toilet. And that's who that bitch remind me of. Bitch remind me of don't nobody bring me no bad news. Bitch, you need to audition for that role, cause you can get it. You could be that bitch. Don't nobody bring me no bad news, no bad news, no bad news. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. And bring me something I could use. Well, don't nobody, bitch, that's who you is. Bitch, you that hoe. Oppressing a whole, got them oppressed and they don't even know they oppressed. Even know, bitch. But somebody need to throw some water on that hoe. Bitch, somebody need to throw some water on that hoe. And melt more than that motherfucking wig, bitch. But hey, Tiffy, yeah. Happy Colonizers Day. And so I just wanted to come over here and say, cause I got triggered when I saw this post where the bitch said that she's being painted as transphobic. No, bitch. It's your throat chakra. It's the stuff that's coming out your throat chakra. No, nobody's painting you as anything, bitch. It's the things you're saying, bitch. This how this bitch run from accountability, bitch. This bitch running from accountability. Hold up, bitch. This bitch running from accountability, oh. This bitch running from accountability like this. this bitch, this bitch, this bitch the accountability. This bitch saying, oh, oh, bitch. That bitch motherfucking breaking her neck. Talking about somebody. Talking about they painting her. They're painting her. Bitch, ain't nobody painting you as shit, bitch. It's your mouth, bitch. And I'm glad that I have said the things that I've said that fucked with you so bad that you had to take your mask off and show your real face, bitch. Because it's a lot of sex change girls who have followed you and who have tried to stay at your side and believe in you. It's a lot of castrated girls who have orchiectomies, who've had their testicles removed, who have supported you and who have believed in you and who have tried to stick by your side. So I'm glad. Felt in the stuff that you talk about with your Butch Queen friends, the stuff that you say when you're not off camera, how you really feel. You representing the community at these rallies and marches, and you the grand marshal this and that. But how you really feel, bitch? How do you really feel? Mask off. Fuck it, mask off. So, bitch, if I gotta be the villain, bitch, if I have to be the villain, bitch, it's a dirty job. But somebody's gotta do it, bitch. So if I have to be the bitch, if I have to be that person, but don't you ever, don't you ever in your koala bear built mind think that any of it is personal. Cause it's not. Bitch, it could be, bitch, it could be T.S. Smurf. Bitch, it could be T.S. Gladiator. Bitch, it could be T.S. Ain't Your Mama, bitch. I would have still been doing the same shit to anybody with that level of visibility. It could have been anybody. They personal in the sense of I want to see who you are if you gonna represent the community. If you gonna be the one, because let me tell you something. I'm not a follower. I'm not a sheep. I could speak for myself. I could advocate for myself and I could advocate for other people. So if I'm going to get in line, if I'm going to stand behind you and help to lift you up, then I got questions. And it's not me being negative. It's me being thorough. Bitch, I question my Bible school teacher. I question my pastor. I question my school teachers. Bitch, I had questions for anybody who was put in a position that I was supposed to just say, oh, okay, this is the who's who in our community. This is who we raising up. This is who we exalting. Bitch, I got questions. Bitch, I've always had questions. Bitch, I had so many questions when I was in Bible school and when I was at church. I had so many questions, bitch. They made me a teacher. When I was 13 years old, I was teaching the 4 and 5 year old students because why? The teachers got tired of answering my fucking questions. They couldn't answer some of them. So they was like, you know what? This little one got so many questions. We're gonna go ahead and make them a teacher because we tired of having to answer these motherfuckers. At 13 years old, because the teachers got tired of answering my question, we just gonna go ahead and let you teach the little children. The voodoo bitch, as you call me. The voodoo bitch was teaching and reviewing the lesson at 13, reviewing the lesson for the whole church, reviewing the Sunday school lesson for the whole church at 13. That's always been my spirit. I've always been a person who had questions. I've always been a person who wanted the whole take to be played. Don't just tell me this part, tell me this part too. Explain it. I'm not just taking what you tell me. I got questions and I need you to be able to answer them. And this anti space that you claim that I've put you in, if we play the tapes back, if we do a mashup of the things that I've said, it's been questions. And sometimes you got to make a bitch mad at you to get the answers you was looking for. My. Yeah, some of y'all don't want, do you want to talk about that? Sometimes you got to make to get the answers you was looking for. Because a bitch will get up in front of the camera and they be worried, they be being strategic. They be trying to be professional. They be trying to get to their bag. Not finna let this bitch fuck up my bag. I'ma keep my mouth shut. I ain't gonna say what I'm feeling. I'ma hold it in. I ain't finna talk about that. But sometimes you gotta make a bitch mad to get them to show you how the fuck they really think. And so, bitch, if I'm wrong for that, then bitch, I ain't running from accountability. Yep, I did that. That was me. Yep. Cause bitch, you not finna, bitch, you could be fake with them, but you not gonna be fake with me. Then the bitch said, I never supported her. But you said I came to your event. It cost $30 to get in. Fat, I supported you. And in the beginning, I was sharing your shit. I was sharing your shit. If we go back to the beginning of my timeline, if we scroll through all my videos, bitch, I was supporting you. What the fuck are you talking about, sister? You're lying. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're lying. Out of you. And then when I saw that it's been a cash grab the whole time. A lot of you girls, I be wondering if you really trans. Because this bitch said you a nigga like me. So I'm guessing by nigga you mean I'm a man. I'm a man like you. So the question is, are you really trans? Right. The question is, are you really trans? Because when you got mad, you said, and I quote, I shared it to my story. You said it more than one time. You said, cause you a nigga like me. With that pussy, you still a nigga like me. So I'm a man like you. That's what that mean, ain't it? That we both men, right? So because you see yourself as a man, I gotta see myself as a man too. And that's why you being exalted to the level that you being exalted, because you really see yourself as a man, as a nigga. Because you didn't say I'm a bitch like you. You said I'm a nigga like you. You said I'm a man like you. And logo, that's what logo is awarding. I'm a nigga like you. I'm a man like you. No, bitch, I'm a manifestation. Exactly. So I just want that to go. I don't want that to go over people's head. Cause a lot of y'all, her audience is really some Christian women cooking and cleaning and some housewives. Not that I'm putting that down, not putting it down, not shaming it. But her audience is really some old Christian women and some butch queens. That's her main reach. Some butch queens and some elderly women who have all of this grace for her because of her beautiful mother. Her mama's energy is so beautiful. I don't know how it happened, but the grace is coming from that. The grace is coming from that. That's what a grace is. We still men. We still men. We could never be what you are. We could never take it. It's the same rhetoric that Flame Monroe have. That's why y'all besties. And the reason why I respect Flame is because Flame ain't got to get mad to say how Flame thinks. I can respect a person. That's why I don't always be talking about Flame. That's why I'm not always saying things about Flame. That's why I have respect for Flame, because I would rather deal with somebody. I know who you are. You're saying who you are. You're not playing in my face pretending to be something else when this is what you really are. That's what I don't respect about the other person. I respect Flame. I could be in the same space with Flame. I could give Flame a hug. I could embrace Flame. That's why I'm different from a lot of girls. A lot of girls don't like Flame and they feel like she's bad for the culture. But we know how Flame feels. Wouldn't you rather share space with someone who you know how they really feel versus someone who is pretending because they want their bag? Y'all always saying hit them in their pockets, hit them in their pockets, but it's hitting them in their pockets. No, it's just prove anything for. It's just proving that they can be bought. I don't want motherfuckers in my company, in my circle that I know for a fact can be bought. Oh, bitch, give them a bag and they gonna say what you want them to say. Give them a bag and they gonna keep their mouth shut. Hit them in their pockets. Hit them in their pockets. No, I want a bitch who it doesn't matter whether they gonna get a bag or not. They still gonna say how they feel, and that's why I respect Flame, because Flame has gotten opportunities taken from her, doors shut in her face. Flame could have tap danced and motherfucking got what she wanted out of the community. But Flame said, fuck that. I'm old fashioned. These is my views. This how I think. If it shut doors in my face, it shut doors in my face. Y'all can call me a pick me. Y'all can call me what y'all want to call me. But this how I feel, and I'ma stand on business. It's worked for her to the point to where it's got her opportunities to work with Dave Chappelle. It's got her more acceptance from the cis community. But I don't think that's why Flame says what she says. I sincerely think that's how she feels. She from a different generation. She from a different time. It's girls who don't like to acknowledge that they were pre-op. It's girls that don't like to acknowledge ever existed as a man because that part of their narrative. Because this system tells you that it's a binary. You either is or ain't. Either you're a man or a woman. Either you're a dog or a cat. And so if you can't claim both at the same time, you can't be whole. We don't live in a reality that celebrates wholeness. You're either this or that. And so how can I support trans women who get a sex change and do not identify with the first part of their life, who totally say, I'm not talking about that. That part's behind me. That part is over. I'm a woman now. All I want to talk about and all I want to share is my journey as a woman. How can I defend them and take up for them and get mad for how Flame Monroe think? Because it's the same thing. Flame said, I still got my dick. I'm a man. I'm a trans woman, but at the end of the day, I'm a man. That's how Flame think. How can I get mad at Flame for thinking like that, but then support my sister who totally denies that she ever had any uphold one and put down the other? They're both extremes and they're both valid. My only issue with the person that I've been clashing with, my only issue with them is I've always thought that's how you thought, because an intelligent person can hear it in the in between statements. It's like you say all of these little things and and nobody pays no attention. You throw rocks and hide your hand. You've literally made derogatory comments about sex changes before, but you do it so subtly. You do it so slick. Then you'll have somebody around you who really gonna hit it home and who gonna say all the shit that you ain't gonna say. That is why you aligned yourself with Kaya. That is why you aligned yourself with Craig the writer, because you bring people around you who are going to project out the things that you really want to say, but you're strategic enough not to. That's that Libra. That's them scales working. You always gonna have a bitch around you that's gonna say the things that you thinking, but you not gonna say. But then when you are, so you don't have people following you who are following the illusion of you rather than who you actually are, who are supporting an illusion rather than who you actually are. The people who support Flame are loyal to Flame because that's who Flame really is. The people who support Donald Trump are loyal to Trump because that's who Trump really is, a shit starter. You gotta respect it. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta encourage it. You ain't gotta admire it. But it is worthy of respect. I respect a person who gonna say who the fuck they really is at their detriment. These constructs will get you every time. People need to learn how to operate in the system without becoming a part of the system, period. And they don't get that part. People don't get that part. People don't get that part. Like people are so gung ho to protect their oppressor, to protect their slave master. People so gung ho. Child, this woman that showed y'all who she is countless times, and the audacity and the unmitigated gall. In one of the clips, she actually acknowledged that what she was saying was transphobic. I screen recorded it. I have the receipts. In one clip, she actually acknowledges that what she's saying is transphobic. Then she said, I don't give a fuck. I don't fuck with that hoe. I don't like that hoe. That hoe is the enemy. Then she starts this dog whistle. You acknowledged what you were saying was transphobic. You said it was transphobic. But now you just created a post that said the bloggers are painting you and bullying you into appearing transphobic. No, it's what came out of your mouth. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, like I get that Trump is a threat, But the reason why Trump is a threat is because I said this before in another video when I did the video where I was responding to what was said about my teeth and my pussy. Um, I said that I said, how did I say that shit? I said, I forgot what I was getting ready to say. Wait, yeah. Um, what was it I was getting ready to say? Yeah, Gemini's, when we get to be a certain age, we get good at mirroring society. We get good at becoming mirrors to people. And Trump is at such a level that he is literally channeling and mirroring the 1%. Like he is a perfect snapshot of people who aspire to be a part of the 1% and people who are already a part of the 1%. He is a perfect snapshot. He's a perfect snapshot of who you have to become, how you have to think, what a lot of your values are, the things that matter to you, the things that are important to you. He's managed to perfectly mirror that back to these people. He taps into the fears of Caucasian people who are not there. He knows how to tap into their fear. He knows how to tap into their fear because he's been around people like them who lack and don't have. So he knows how to tap into the fear of people who are not there yet. But he knows how to channel the 1%. He knows how to channel people who are extreme capitalists. He knows how to channel people who are patriotic extreme and patriotic extremists. He knows how to capture the Christian Catholic friend and Angelico. He knows how to channel all that, and he taps into all of it in his rhetoric. He's sitting there when he's in spaces and he's listening and he's absorbing it, and that motherfucker take that shit and use that shit right back on people. This is why he's the real threat. Because that motherfucker he's an old Gemini, June the 14th. He born on the same day we put my grandmother in the ground. And he knows how to pick up on people. He knows how to pick up on their shit, and he knows how to use it back on them. He's a perfect snapshot, and that's why people are threatened. That's why they threatened by him. And I ain't trying to read Joe Biden, but I don't even know, child. I don't even know if they done replaced this man. They tried to say they replaced Donald Trump. I don't know if they replaced Donald Trump, but definitely wouldn't be surprised if Joe Biden was a representative, if it was a representative at this point. Because we done seen some suspect stuff throughout this administration. Some bitches, the next president gonna be artificial. Inquiring minds want to know. Bitch, is the next president gonna be a bot, bitch? We the people have questions, bitch. Bitch, who gonna be in that White House exactly? That's the question, bitch. That's the question we need to be asking, bitch. Who about to win this election? Then you got gatekeepers out here distracting us, talking about get out there and vote, get out there and vote, get out there and vote. For who? And then after you done spent all that time in line voting, the people with the electoral college vote gonna step up and say, "This who we picked." After you done stood in line, I feel like Colonizer's Day is the best day to say this as well. After you done stood in line and voted, you done went and stood in that line and you done took hours to vote. Then the ones with the electoral college votes gonna say, "This who we want. This who we want to be. This who we want to be the president." Thank you for your time and your consideration. But this is who we've decided is gonna be the president. So black folk in record numbers, if the electoral college vote does not align with the popular vote, the popular vote is the vote of the people. The electoral college vote is selected individuals who were picked to vote because the president, the government did not trust the people to pick the president. So there was a clause that was in the Constitution that protected the presidential seat. If that popular vote is not who the electoral college people want and they don't align, then guess what trumps? Guess what gets the last say so? The electoral college vote. So when people are pressuring you about the presidential election, the question that everyone should be having is, so what's up with the electoral college vote? Because this is a lot of energy to be putting into an election. But I'm the one that's mentally ill though. I'm the one that's retarded and have my priorities not in order, right? Because I don't entertain the bullshit. I voted one time for Obama. I I saw Donald Trump vote didn't mother how the people's vote didn't count, how the people voted for Hillary, and the electoral college vote was for Donald. Then Donald got up in there and handpicked the motherfucking Supreme Court. That's an overturned Roe versus Wade. And that's coming after the trans community. And instead of investing all that energy into hoping and praying that your vote actually matters, why not invest that energy into doing something about the electoral college vote? Why not take all of that energy and focus on getting a bill passed that revokes the power of the electoral college vote, that revokes the power of the Supreme Court judge, that a fucking judge could sit in office a lifetime? Why not use that energy for that? Make it make sense. But I'm the one that's mentally retarded. I'm the one that has my priorities out of whack because I would rather have a pussy than straight teeth. I would rather feel comfortable in my body. I would rather engage. My priorities are out of whack because I would rather engage in sex in a way that feels comfortable for me. I would rather feel comfortable in my body than have perfectly straight teeth. And yes, there's food in between my teeth. Get out my grill. I had some tofu and potatoes, and I jumped on this live because I'm mentally ill, because I'm retarded. That's what mentally ill, retarded people do. They eat food and they get on live and they don't brush their teeth. They get on live with food in between their teeth because hey, a bitch get a check on the first. But yeah, or bitch, maybe I'm the one who's actually really cozy. I'm the one who's actually really comfortable in their skin. Bitch, I ain't just black, bitch. I'm indigenous, bitch. You're black. I'm indigenous, bitch. I'm aborigine, bitch. Bitch, I'm aborigine hoe. Aborigines don't give a fuck, bitch. Bitch. Bitch, I'm an aborigine, bitch. And bitch, I ain't participating in this bullshit with you. Here and gave a thumbs up and clicked like and supported me while I was venting. Um, I know that I said I wasn't gonna talk about them no more, but girl, if I have to see this on my timeline, because let me tell you something. Right now, I am getting ready to go on a hiatus from posting in a little while. Not right now. I don't think I'm about to do it this week. But I am gonna take a little hiatus soon, but for right now, girl, bitch, if I feel the need to say something, bitch, I'ma say it. Bitch, if I'm thinking something, bitch, I'ma say it. Bitch, the grace that I'ma give you is I'm not gonna say your name. But if my name come out your mouth, bitch, your name gonna come out mine. Fuck all that. Bitch, hoes can say what they want to say, bitch. If that hoe say my name again, bitch, I'ma say that whole name again and again and again and again and again. But in the past 3 videos where I've talked about this bitch, I ain't said her name. But y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about. Because you're a symptom of a greater problem, and this is why you need to be discussed. And you got to sweep around your own front door. So I'm starting with the Black trans community, having a conversation that involves the Black trans community and those who are being exalted amongst us. There's no motherfucking comparison. Comparing me to this bitch is like comparing motherfucking Shakur to Stacey Dash. It's like it's like comparing motherfucking Harriet Tubman to motherfucking. It's like comparing Harriet Tubman to motherfucking Condoleezza Rice to Kamala Harris, bitch. We're not, it's not the same thing. There's no comparison. There's no comparison. Bitch, it's like comparing Angela Davis. bitch, 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 it's like comparing Zora Neale Hurston and Angela Davis to motherfucking Candace Owens. It's not the same thing. They not like us. Bitch, it's like comparing. And do y'all know who Francis Thompson was? Y'all know Francis Thompson lived as a woman, um, and played a huge part in what happened during the Black Renaissance, during the Black what they call it, the Reconstruction period. Like Francis Thompson was powerful, and Francis Thompson protected um protected females, like literally created a safe space for females and protected them. And when the men broke into their house and raped them, Francis Thompson took the bulk of the raping, stood on the stand and testified about what happened, and this impacted the Black Reconstruction era. Later, they went back and found out that she was born male, and she did time in jail because she was impersonating, in their minds, she was impersonating a woman. She was doing something that was illegal during that time. And when she came out of jail, she died of a broken heart. Francis Thompson was somebody that did so much for our community and was unsung. Okay, was unsung. They also labeled Marsha P. Johnson crazy and throwed off as well. But Marsha P. Johnson was the mother of Stonewall, though. So, bitch, if I am retarded and throwed off, bitch, I sit in good company and I stand on the shoulders of giants who were never talked about until they left this earth. So be careful when you put a bitch on a pedestal who get their roses real time. Fucking with them bitches who getting their roses real time. Girl, we know what that means typically. Because, bitch, we didn't know nothing about Francis Thompson until when? A few years ago. When my sister Sultana was the one who really kicked up the dirt off of that story and made sure we knew about it in a video that got like 70,000 views on Facebook. Then everybody else wanted to start talking about it. Kicked the dirt off of that story and made y'all remember, lest you forget. Then we just started talking about Marsha P. Johnson, what, 5, 6 years ago? Bitch, you getting your roses real time, girl. But bitch, that don't mean that that don't mean that your name gonna outlive you. That don't mean that your name will outlive you. Now Francis Thompson name has emerged 100 years later. Bitch, that's some eternal shit, bitch. She's been physically gone from this plane 100 years, bitch. And her name is still known. Her name was still able to be uncovered because of the legacy that she had. The world wasn't ready for her 50 years ago, 60 years ago. Marsha, they wasn't ready for her. But now the girl's name is ringing. So yeah, girl, everybody don't have that type of, it's not known, girl. You know the fight that I have taken is not an easy one. It's not for the faint. It's not for the faint. And I think some girls are mad at me because they like, bitch, you dark skin, you got a wide nose, you got crooked teeth, bitch, you got HIV. Girl, you should be the main one with your head down trying to get a bag. Bitch, you should be the main one tippy-toeing around this plantation, bitch. Bitch, how dare you? Bitch, be bold enough to speak out things and to be honest and to be transparent and to challenge bitches who ups on the plantation in high regard. How dare you be that? Bitch, I think some of y'all just don't like me because, bitch, I don't give a fuck about none of this shit. Bitch, I play the game good enough for my family and my friends. Bitch, I ain't trying to topple y'all shit. Bitch, I ain't trying to destroy y'all shit. But bitch, I ain't trying to eat it either. Bitch, I could speak my truth, bitch. I could speak how I feel. Bitch, I ain't gotta motherfucking keep quiet, bitch. I know how to play nice when I'm in your house. Bitch, I'm home and disrespect them. Never, never. That's how I was raised. But bitch, I'm gonna get on my platform and say what the fuck I want to say. Cause this is my platform. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you exactly how the fuck I think. And if I ever have to share space with that koala bear built bitch, if I ever had to share space with her, I would be so thoughtful. I would be so nice. That bitch said she would walk up to me and ask me what the pressure is. Why would you need to? I've told you it's not pressure, it's questions. Talking about you would walk up to me and ask me what the pressure is. Bitch, it's not pressure, it's questions. You have a platform that impacts from the first video that I ever made, and it's documented on this channel. I have the receipts. I can re-release the video where how it all started. The first time I called you into question, you made it like it was about Fabergé eggs, but it wasn't. The first time you came on my radar, one of my daughters was singing your fucking praises. I did not know who you was because I have moments I get on that frequency. Discovered you. I did continue to watch, but your frequency and my frequency, we wouldn't have organically found each other. But because my daughter was way younger than me, she gravitated to you. She gravitated to your energy and she was singing your praises. And that's how you came on my radar. And when I first heard what you were saying, you were dragging for the bougie elite black people. Funny how the tables turn. You were dragging them, but nobody can drag you, right? You were dragging them. And that's how I was introduced to you. And I called you out about that. And so it began. I rooted for you. I when you did things that I like, when you came out with your new song, when you came out with all of the different songs that you came out, I would dance to it. I would give you your life. I would say yes, yes, yes. But then when I would put out a video that played the other side of the tape and expressed my concerns, you grabbed onto that and you that's what you focused on. Not the positive. You focused on the negative because everybody gotta always say positive things about you. People cannot play the whole tape with you. If it is not praise, if it is not exaltation, oh, I love your you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so funny. I love your house. I love your things. Oh, girl, you breaking it up. Girl, these hoes can't take you. Oh, these hoes can't sit with you. If it's not that, then a girl does not like you. She is the enemy. What happened to iron sharpens iron? What happened to balance? You supposed to be a scale, ain't you? Anyway, I just said what I needed to say. Cause the one bitch, and it might, and I might say something else tomorrow. I might say something else 2 days after that. I might. I said I was relieving myself from talking about her, and I lit a candle, and I went through that whole thing, and I'm talking about it now. Bitch, I ain't started talking about that bitch in one day, and bitch, I ain't gonna stop talking about her in one day. Ho. Okay, in their favor, right. Happy Colonizers Day. So why talk about irrelevant drama? Why give energy to the BS? You're right. You're right. But I saw this and the bitch said that she was being painted as transphobic. That bitch said she was being painted as transphobic. No, bitch. You said some transphobic shit. And I'm sitting up here trying to be the person that has grace and does not say anything. But it feels like it just gets bigger and bigger when you don't say nothing. And I feel like this thing has gotten big enough. Like, wow, like how oh shit. It's like how big is this thing gonna get? And all the while, a lot of like people be trying to act like they care about trans rights and stuff, but a lot of girls don't. Like a lot of girls regret getting pumped with silicone. A lot of girls regret having that body. And they just see now as an opportunity to capitalize off of their mistakes. A lot of girls wish they would not have gotten them titties. A lot of girls wish they wouldn't have gotten that silicone in their face. They wish they wouldn't have. You got so much shit in your body. The doctor is telling you if you fuck with this, you could make matters worse. So now you're in a feminine looking prison. You're in a female looking prison, and you really honestly don't like yourself. You really honestly don't like it's a lot of girls that don't like themselves. And these are girls that are leading the movement. Girls getting in front of the camera pretending like they happy to be a girl and like they living. Girl, these hoes is making the best of it. These hoes is literally making the best of it. These hoes is out here on a money grab, on a cash grab, leading the community on a bag grab. They like, well, fuck. I'm stuck in this big ass silicone prison. I'm stuck in this motherfucking. I done put all this shit in my body. Bitch, it will harm me to try to get it out of my body. Bitch, I may as well capitalize off of this shit. I may as well make them, I may as well make some money. That's how a lot of bitches feel. Haters are doing their job. It can't resonate with your energy when you rise above it. Amen, a woman. I feel you for speaking the truth, though. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, like we just have to be honest with ourselves. Like it's a lot of girls that's leading this movement. That bitch, if they could blink their eyes, bitch, if they could do this, and bitch have a boy body, bitch be able to give you sickening Bush Queen realness, blink that shit right off them. Bitch, I have my days where I wish I would not have got pumped with silicone. Cause I ain't getting none in my ass. I did get it in my hips and I did get it in my titties. And bitch, I have my days, bitch, where I wish I could blink and bitch, the feel would be gone. Not necessarily the hormones, because bitch, I still like being fishy. But girl, could you imagine going to get like I got so bitch, let me see if I can find So, bitch. So this is where my seal is at. So you can see where it's at. It's right there, and bitch is right here, bitch. Now you know when I was a young girl, my seal was it was more so, bitch. She was raised up, girl. Girl, she was up there, girl. Them hips was higher, girl. But gravity done pulled that shit. Ooh-wee. Gravity done pulled that shit down, but bitch, that shit used to be like, bitch, that shit used to be like that, bitch. Bitch, that shit used to be like that, bitch. And so, bitch, sometimes I wish I could be like, bitch, if I didn't have that seal, bitch, if I didn't have that seal, bitch, hey, bitch. But when I lose weight, it do go down a little bit more. Like, that's why I really want to be smaller. Because the seal do look smaller. Only thing I don't like about it is the smaller I get, it started looking it started looking like a bitch got something in her pocket, bitch. Bitch, what? Bitch, what? Bitch, what you got in your pocket, though? Because, bitch, when the fat go away, bitch. Bitch, when the fat go away, bitch, it started looking like I got something in my pocket, bitch. And then this titty is bigger than the other one, but this titty was always bigger than this titty even before I got pumped. This titty was always bigger than the other titty. Like, I just think the seal made this titty heavier. And so gravity have pulled this titty down. Like you see, like it's doing like this, giving you this titty, bitch. Bitch, them titties is doing like this, bitch. Them titties on a sliding scale, bitch. Bitch, them titties on a sliding scale, bitch. But girl, when the bitch was younger, them girls was sitting up. And it was less noticeable, and the girl titties was like that girl. And I'm like, if I didn't have the steel, gravity wouldn't have hit that fast. And that's why, a lot of girls, they got steel in their face and it made their jaws drop. You get steel in your titties, that's gonna make your titties drop faster. Even if you get implants, it's gonna make the weight is gonna cause gravity to set in quicker. So adding a fluid or a liquid to your body, it's gonna eventually make the weight, it's gonna make gravity pull it down quicker. And so that's the minus of that's the minus of getting work done. It does make it does make gravity move quicker. It does make gravity, so I thought about what it would have been like if I wouldn't have got any work done. Now, but not necessarily just not been trans at all. But I know there were girls who are leading this movement, who have just accepted, bitch, this what I got, this what it is, bitch, this what I got to work with. I'm just gonna deal with it. But how can they rally for trans rights and rally for affirmative care for trans people when, bitch, they regret what they got, and bitch, half of them ain't went to a doctor for none of what they got. Bitch, how you gonna speak up for affirmative care when everything you ever had done came from the bootleg seal person? Bitch, your whole body came off somebody's sofa. Bitch, you was at a pump party for your whole body. Bitch, the doctor didn't give you anything, not even a hormone shot, bitch. Bitch, your whole body came from a pump party, bitch. Bitch, you've never had your hormone levels checked because you don't take them. Bitch, you don't know what your testosterone and estrogen level is, bitch, because you don't fucking take that shit, bitch. You went to the pump doctor, and bitch, that's it. You've never saw a therapist about your transition, about how you see yourself. You just accepted that you was the man. And these the bitches that's leading the movement because they aesthetically look like trans people. Transition starts up here first, boo. It's supposed to, anyway. Anyway, that's all I'm gonna talk about for this video. That's all I'm gonna give for Colonizers Day. I'm about to make me some I'm about to make me some vegan ribs. And that bitch had the audacity to say, that bitch said, that bitch said that I was horrid. That bitch said that bitch, that bitch said, that bitch said I was horrid. This bitch said, this bitch said, this bitch said I was horrid. That bitch said I was horrid. Bitch, this ain't no BBL. Bitch, that's not no seal back there, bitch. That is what mama gave me. Bitch. That bitch said I was horrid. Bitch, do you see that? bitch, do you, bitch, like water, bitch. Like water, bitch. That bitch said I was horrid. That bitch said, that bitch said I was horrid. That bitch said, you big old horrid. Girl, let me get on this. I had to point that in, bitch. You feel unsafe around. Oh, bitch, do you see this, girl? Do you see, girl? Do you see, girl? Do you see, girl? Do you see, girl? Girl, stop. Girl, stop. Oh my goodness, she had tried it. Girl, she had tried it. She had tried it. So that was a candle that we acknowledging the ancestors who came, the ancestors who are here, the ancestors who will come. We're acknowledging them on this Colonizers Day. The ancestors who we never talk about, the ancestors who we never acknowledge. And that's why I say what I say. Because I'm going to speak up for the ancestors who was getting silenced because another bitch wanted to be a pick me. And so you betrayed your own ancestors because you wanted to be a pick me bitch. On this Colonizers Day, I want to acknowledge all of our ancestors who have been silenced and whose narratives have went unsung so that pick me's could pop firecrackers and sit with massa in their big houses up on the plantation. Down but the noun that I say cool, it keeps spinning and turning in Gani Iyanko Kalukalo, which means I am a child of God goddess. And if I am Everything move, everything shake, everything move, everything shake, everything move, everything shake, everything move, everything shake. As if I am, then you know you are. Love y'all.